I can hear him outside the door, his keys jingling in his shaky hand. He focuses on keeping his hand still so he can fit it through the keyhole, but it does no good. His impaired vision from happy hour left him unable to see anything but a blur. After his continuous failed attempts to open the door, I go up and open it for him. My uncle stumbles into the kitchen trying to catch his balance as if he were walking on a waterbed. He left a trail of Fireball and Smirnoff in the air as he plops himself on the couch. My grandmother is sitting on the other side of the living room. Her lips quiver and her eyes narrow as she bubbles up with anger. "Pig," she says to him. The word echoes in my head. Pig. Now if you look up the definition of a pig, it states that it's a hoofed mammal with sparse, bristly hair and a snout for rooting in the soil. But my uncle doesn't have a flat snout that digs in the dirt. My uncle isn't an animal that eats slop out of a trough. My uncle isn't a pink-hairy mammal that rolls in the mud and filth all day. But he is an addict and an alcoholic. And my uncle is human, not a pig. And he definitely doesn't deserve to be treated any less than that. You see, we have this social stigma that addicts aren't people, that addiction is selfish, and that makes them disgusting and dirty. It makes them pigs. But addicts are people, and addiction isn't a choice. I've learned addiction is an allergy, and calling addicts derogatory words and names just pollutes the air even more, causing their allergies to act up, making them vulnerable, and fall right back into their habits. People want to complain about how there are too many druggies on the street and how it isn't safe anymore. Well, unless you're going to take these druggies off the street and get them help, unless you're going to recognize addiction is a health issue and not a criminal one, unless you are willing to understand what leads someone like my uncle to addiction, your opinion lacks credibility. We are human, we make mistakes, and every mistake has a cause and effect. It's just some effects last longer than others. My uncle got shot 8 days after Christmas of 2017. It's been a year since he's passed, and he still gets disrespected by my family. Addicts are people, and they deserve just as much respect as anyone else. And they also deserve help. Most people in the U.S. with drug addiction struggle to get treatment. The 2016 Surgeon General report found out that just 10% of people with a substance use disorder get specialty treatment. In large part, it's because of local treatment options don't exist, and if they do exist, they are either unaffordable or have waiting periods of weeks or even months. Kentucky is among the top 10 states with the highest opioid-related overdose deaths. Several counties in Kentucky led the nation in the quantity of narcotic pain medication distribution per person. In 2017, drug overdose deaths reached a record high in Kentucky at 1,566. There were 70,237 overdose deaths in the United States in 2017. Addiction is a health issue, not a criminal one. My uncle had a health issue that he was demonized for. What I want to see more in our community are places like the Christy Love Foundation and the Healing Place. What I noticed when visiting these two places was that they build each other up with love and support, and they treat addicts as people, not problems. The Christy Love Foundation is a survivor-led, trauma-informed program that provides comprehensive services to women suffering from addiction, prostitution, and human trafficking. It strives to provide a listening ear to a silent heart so that women may heal in a safe place, become confident, financially self-sufficient, and develop healthy relationships with their families and their community. The women at the Healing Place completely changed my perspective on what an addict is. An addict is someone who experiences deep pain and is trying to fill that void. An addict is someone who needs empowerment, mentorship, and community. An addict has goals and strives to get better. An addict is my uncle, my family, and someone I wish had a community who reminded him that he is worthy of love. No one grows up wanting to be an addict, but all addicts can recover. We just need to build more healing places and Christy Loves to help them.